So I'm really delighted that Richard is chairing the panel at a property summit. The day is focused about development. That's one of the trends at the moment, particularly in London, but not just in London. And I've asked Richard to be chairing the panel, which is focused about how to scale your development business. Look, I'm delighted with the likes of Bill Patel from iOccupy, John Ray, Chartered Quantity Surveyor. Those are two of those on the panel that particular day. Richard, so your background was Property Investor News Magazine. Most people know that, but you've also got a long pedigree just reading in terms of your background, in terms of how long you've been investing. Where do you see the development market going?
Okay, you have to look at this really from what's happening in the local area. So what's happening in central London at the moment is we've got an oversupply, which has been forecast for a few years now, whereas and therefore developers are understandably being very cautious. I was talking to a subscriber just over a week ago, and they're a small house builder in the southeast, and they've got one unit left to sell out of 4 houses. That's their profit. So they've sold 3, they've gone through all the process of planning and constructing and building, and they've sold 3 houses. Until they sell the 4th, they've got no profit. So, and whereas there are other parts of the country where from a development perspective, things are starting to warm up. And so very much depends on where you are. People talk about London. There are 32 boroughs in London. What's happening in Dagenham isn't what's happening in Knightsbridge. Completely different microeconomy, completely different average wage levels, etc., etc.
So as I say, that's the event on Saturday, 10th of June. I've put together an amazing lineup of people. Richard Bowser, Property Investor News Magazine, will be chairing one of these panels. Puragesh Sivanesan from Totem Finance also will be chairing the panel focused on how to structure deals. Look, the likes of Torpor Test from Develop will be with us, will be there on the particular day, which is at the Crown Plaza, Blackfriars. It's a ticketed event. Best to book your tickets in advance, because if you leave it to the last minute, it may be a sold out event. Underneath the video will be the description, which will tell you how to book for the event. So Richard, I just want to say huge thanks for taking Saturday up. And I look forward to seeing you at some point fairly soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Brendan.